Hello, comrades. First of all, as Anti-Imperialist front, we are glad that participation in the great historical Anti-fascist forum organized by Communist Party of Russian Federation for the anniversary of the 80 years of great anti-fascist victory of the Soviet people, the victory of the great patriot war against Nazis, and we have honor to all the martyrs for all the 27 millions of the Soviet people that gave their lives to liberate the humanity from the most dangerous and murderous systems such as the Nazis. We honor the birth of the great leader Vladimir Lenin, the 155th years of his birth. We honor the leadership of Joseph Stalin and the general of Red Army, Georgy Zhukov, all the heroic Soviet fighters, all the communist movements around the world, and they gave their lives to struggle against fascism and Nazism. As Anti-Imperialist front, we have a duty to stand with countries and people that imperialism attacks, such as Palestine, Syria, Russia, Donbass, Yemen, Lebanon, Africa, Latin America, and etc. Visit the countries and grow the fight against imperialism. In the beginning, first of all, I want to give honor to all martyrs of resistance in Palestine, in Syria, in Lebanon, in Donbass, in Russia. All those died have left their lives, felt martyrs in the struggle against imperialism and fascism. I came from Greece, and as Anti-Imperialist front, I'm giving the salutes to you for all the countries that we are participating, also for the Comrades of People's Front of Turkey. All the people that we are resisting, they are gathered here. Today, the most important issue around the world is how imperialism after the Second World War tried to occupy all the countries for the profits of the US. After Second World War, USA started to build their hegemony around the world to occupy more and more countries. Nowadays, fascism is around the world with different types, combined with imperialism. US, EU, NATO imperialism is supporting fascist and Nazi regimes such as Zelensky, Bagdad in Ukraine, attack the people of the world. They're supporting the massacre, genocide of Palestinian people and people in Middle East from the murderous Zionist Israelis. Imperialism will be defeated, the resisting people will win. The 90s marked a turning point in the world history. One by one, counter-revolution occurred socialist countries. Socialism was no longer an alternative, only imperialism remained. The world became a village dominated by America. This was the great Middle East project. The target was Tunisia, Egypt, Libya, Syria, 22 Arab nations, 5 non-Arab nations in Middle Eastern countries, 5 in Asian countries. They were attacking. But why is this important? We must fight against all these policies. The main contradiction remains imperialism vs. world's people. Imperialism and Zionism continue to massacre in front of the world's eyes. To be internationalists today means to stand by resisting Palestinian people, means support the resistance of Palestinian organizations. But with the 7 October operation of Al-Aqsa Flood has shown all the people of the world that this imperialism and Zionism are paper targets, and they will be defeated for the people's resistance, even under this occupation of 77 years. Slogan Palestine will be free from the river to the sea is really Marxist-Leninist internationalist slogan. Also, after the 8th of December and the occupation, total occupation from the Syria, from EU, NATO, US forces, together with local collaborators as HTAs, SNA and SDF, we tell one more time that we must support the struggle of the people against all this disinformation. As here, Russian Communist Party of Russian Federation gives struggle against the disinformation, we continue also to stand and give the fight against all this disinformation on the side of imperialism and all this that they make from the 2014 in Ukraine with Euromaidan and Azov right sector Nazis. We are standing by the Palestinian people and we call on the people to stand by them against the genocide, to support the resistance, because the only liberation is fight against imperialism and their puppets. We saw this from the military operation of Russia in all the struggle in Ukraine, the anti-fascist struggle of the people in Donbass, the Africa uprising, Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger, 7 October Al-Aqsa Flood operation. Seems that we can win. From Greece to Russia, from Donbass to Yemen, from Lebanon to Africa, Latin America, until the heroic Palestine, of all of the people to fight together. We, inside the European Union countries and NATO countries, we are fighting against the NATO bases that they are taking over the war, and we declare the 4th of April as a day against NATO. Let's unite, fight, and wave against US, EU, NATO imperialism, fascism, and Zionism. Free Palestine from the river to the sea. Long live anti-fascist victory. Fight against imperialism and fascism is a duty. People resistance will win. Victory will be ours.